Hi there everyone, this is Tracey from Lavinia Stamps and thank you for joining me for a demonstration today. We are so excited to be launching our brand new acrylic sprays and mica sprays. I've got them all here with me now. 12 brand new acrylic sprays and 12 brand new mica sprays. We've got some fantastic colours and I'm going to demonstrate using them. So I've got my gel press bob long, and all I'm going to do is start with the acrylic sprays. I've got a couple here that I've chosen and I'm just going to spray them straight onto the gel press. So this is chartreuse, I've got cranberry red, and I've got teal, I've got bright orange, and I've got periwinkle. So I'm going to add a little bit of water. The colours are quite thick, so you can add water if you want to add a little bit more movement. I've got my watercolour card here. I'm going to pop this straight over the top and then just smooth over. And there we have a fantastic colourful background. I'm going to dry that off now. So now I'm going to spray some of the mist sprays, some of the mysticals over the top. These are a mica-infused spray. You'll notice at the bottom where it's gathered, we've got a lovely gold going on here. So we're just going to give that a shake and you can see how quickly it disperses. So I've got mahogany twist there, golden temple. That's quite a nice one as well. So I'm going to use those two. All I'm going to do is just add that over the top. Now, while the colours are still wet, because the mysticals are a water-based paint, so I'm going to dip my paintbrush into the water, and you can see how it's having an effect. So it gives you like a bit of a dappled look. That's the mysticals. The acrylic sprays won't react against water. Once they're on and they're dry, they won't move. So I'm going to dry that off. Okay, so you can see that fabulous mica. And now we have our background ready to stamp onto. So I've got one of my lovely fairies here and I'm going to ink her up in the black. This is the Black VersaFine Clair. Okay, make sure she's completely covered, and then all we're going to do is pop her down around about there. Give that a good press down. Remembering it's a watercolour card, so we need to just give that a little bit of time, let the ink soak in. And there she is. All I'm going to do now is take the Van Gogh pastels and I'm just going to start highlighting around her just to make her stand out that much more, because it's quite a dark background, so we've got to think about how we can highlight her and pull the image out. So pastels are a great way to do this. So what I'm doing is just going around. And you can see already how the image is starting to really pull out. So now I'd like to add a little bit of foliage round, so let's just take a couple of the smaller stamps, and all I'm going to do is just build up some foliage at the top and at the bottom, so you kind of pulls your eye into the centre. So this time I'm going to ink up in the twilight. Now if you haven't got these particular mini stamps, don't worry, you can use any foliage that you have. And that's all I'm doing, is just building up. Warm breeze here now as well, so let's just pop a few of those. It's all just adding that little bit of depth to the card. Okay, so we've got one of my jelly roll pens here. This is a Sakura one, and we've got a really nice sort of metallic colour. It's a copper, I think, this one. And all I'm doing is just filling in those gaps on the wings, just colouring it in to give it a little bit of a sparkle, just to make it stand out again. And I've got my clear glitter pen here as well, and all I'm going to do is just pop a little bit of that through her hair. Again, it just highlights certain areas of the card, it's making it all stand out. Now we're going to pop some Posca down. And that just gives a little bit of magic. And it's just all that little bit of detail that makes the difference. So always remember to keep working on your card. It's surprising how it all starts to change just by adding those little extra things. Okay, so lastly I'm going to use our lovely stickles, and all I'm going to do is just draw a few little lines coming down got a nice even pressure on. Doesn't need to be a thick line, it's just a nice thin line, and up from the bottom as well. And there we go. And we'll just simply dry that off. Just leave it to the side for 5 minutes and those stickles will dry really well. And I hope you can see that lovely shimmer. And you can see now how her wings really stand out. That's just using that Sakura pen. Well, that's our first demonstration using our sprays. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me today. You take care and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.